Just over a decade ago, the ancient forest was designated for logging. Now it's a recreational site for visitors to see a rare rainforest of old-growth cedars. Though there are safeguards in place, more protection is needed from the provincial government to make it a World Heritage Site.
It's the sound of sanctuary for Darwin Coxon and many others who come to the ancient forest.
Well, they're amazing to walk through. Walking in a big stand of a 1,000-year-old cedar. You feel like you're a little kid under these big trees. And
Coxon has worked under these cedar stands for 2 decades since coming to work at UNBC. Under his watch, and thanks to the efforts and money of others, the ancient forest has been designated as a provincial recreation area. Still, though, Coxon feels more steps need to be taken if the trail is to become a World Heritage Site.
the mapping of these ancient cedar stands, there's about 4,500 hectares. And a majority of those have been put in old growth management areas. It's a type of forest management designation, which means they won't be logged, but it's not a very secure type of protected area status.
These ancient cedars were actually marked for logging in 2001 before receiving protection from the provincial government. Logging companies encounter many similar stipulations on any given tract of land in the region.
In the Robson district area, there's about 17% of the land base that actually contributes to timber harvest. 20% is already in parks and protected areas. So there's actually more parks and protected areas in the Robson area than there is land that is allocated to growing fiber.
Of that 17% of harvestable land in the Robson Valley, some trees fall under old growth guidelines. Under best practice, logging companies save a quota of old growth trees from harvest. That quota does not need to be in one geographical area, and it's only one place that Coxon is worried about: the ancient forest.
We have just published a scientific article. It was reviewed by scientists around the province, proposing the boundaries for a new provincial park here on the north face of Driscoll Ridge. The ancient forest trail site would be at the heart of that, and it would extend along the highway on this Driscoll Ridge area.
It's a balancing act for logging companies that juggle the environment as well as the bottom line. The Robson Valley, in particular, is reliant on cedar harvesting to pay the bills. But Coxon says it doesn't come down to a fight between environmentalists or logging companies, rather that the designation will benefit everyone.
This amazing forest could be designated as a World Heritage Site, and looking at some of the opportunities that would provide for the Prince George area in terms of economic diversification. Prince George could really become a destination site for tourists worldwide wanting to stand where we are today at the ancient forest trail.
Kelly Linehan, CKPG News.